In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use callouts in Camtasia for Windows. And callouts are really important. They allow you to direct your viewer's attention to a specific part of the screen in your screencast recording. The first thing you want to do is position your playhead by dragging it to the part of the video where you would like to insert the callout. And then click on the Callouts tab in Camtasia, and you'll notice that there are a variety of different ones that you can choose from. So to start off, I'm going to pick a shape, and I just need to click it. It'll insert that arrow into my project, and then just like PowerPoint or presentations for Google Drive, I can resize this and spin it and have it point to a specific part of the screen. Now, if you don't like the color, or you don't like the border, or you'd like to change any aspect of this callout, I can click on it, come over here to the Callouts tab, and I can change the fill color, so we can make that, let's say, blue. I could change my border to black. And then you could even add some effects. So if I don't like the shadow, I can turn the shadow off. We can change the style, make it stand out a little bit more. And then even change the fade in and fade out. So I'm going to back up my playhead. I want to see how that looks. And if you need to, you can move that just like any clip in the editor. This is in track 2. I can grab it if I need to make it longer. So I need to actually have that on screen for a longer period of time, or you can shorten it if you would like to have it appear for a shorter amount of time. I want to make sure that looks great. And then I'm going to add another callout. So let's go to the next screen here. I'm going to draw attention to the web store icon here on the app launcher. So I'm going to go back to my callouts, and this time I want to pick sketch motion. And I'm going to put this right around the web store. I want to play that back. And it's too late, so I'm going to remove the arrow, maybe move this back a little bit, and try it again. Let's see how that looks. Pretty good, but it's on screen too long, so move that back a little bit more. And I would continue to tweak this to make sure I have it in the correct sequence, exactly where I want it. There are a couple other unique callouts that you can use. For example, there is a blur tool. So if you want to actually hide a portion of something on screen, if there's some personal information in your video, you can blur that out. And again, I get the same option here where I can change the length of my fade in and my fade out. I can also move that on the timeline. You also have a text tool, so if you'd like to insert some text into your project, you can do that. You can type your text here. Of course, you can change the font. Also change the font size. And you can combine these as well. So let's say, for example, I want this text to pop out. I can add that text callout, and I can also add a shape. So let's put the shape here, and we could put that across the screen. Now on top of this, we're going to add another callout, and this one is going to be text. So there's our text. Let's make sure those two line up. I'm going to put my text right there on top of my shape. Let's make that just a little bit bigger. And now I can play that back and see what that looks like. So I encourage you to play around with the callouts. One suggestion is to use them sparingly. You don't need to go overboard with having callouts every couple of seconds in your video. Just to direct your viewers' attention to important parts of the screen, whether that's a sign-in window or a menu that they might be using, it can be a really powerful tool.